As the downtown Las Vegas Mob Museum takes shape, a new mobster exhibit is previewed today on the Strip. It's called the Las Vegas Mob Experience. It features a huge collection of artifacts, photos, and memorabilia of organized crime. It also uses technology like holograms of famous gangsters to create an interactive experience. The Las Vegas Mob Experience is set to open in December at the Tropicana.
All right, so nice. We're doing it twice. Another mob museum is moving into Las Vegas, where it is and what will set it apart from the museum already being built downtown.
You're watching Fox 5 News This Morning with Heidi Hayes, Dave Hall, and Fox 5 Weather 24/7 with meteorologist Ted Brady. Fox 5 News This Morning, local, Las Vegas.
All right, we're getting our first sneak peek inside the new mobster exhibit at the Tropicana. It's called the Las Vegas Mob Experience. It features a huge collection of artifacts, photos, and memorabilia of organized crime. It also uses technology like holograms of famous gangsters to create an interactive experience. The Las Vegas Mob Experience is set to open in December at the Tropicana. They're one-upping the mayor's mob museum. I wonder if that's sitting well.
You know, I'm fascinated with the mob.
As most people are.
Growing up in Las Vegas, it was a known fact that these people were operating, and you know, you just kind of dealt with it.
And anytime a mob movie's on, I'm watching
I know,
it. Goodfellas, Casino,
I know, yeah.
Godfather, all of them. All right, at Sharon Ingalls' victory party last night, the crowd.
This is Fox 5 News, live in Las Vegas.
As the downtown Las Vegas Mob Museum takes shape, a new mobster exhibit is previewed on the Strip. It's called the Las Vegas Mob Experience. It features a huge collection of artifacts, photos, and memorabilia of organized crime. It also used technology like holograms of famous gangsters to create an interactive experience. The Las Vegas Mob Experience is set to open in December at the Tropicana.
You know, the mob, you know, it's about crime. It's about, you know, things that they've done, not necessarily good.
Right.
But we are so intrigued. Aren't you intrigued by it? All the time. I am. I'm like, I wonder how they lived and what they talked about. Well, you know, some of the things they talked about, but, you know, did they have normal lives at some point?
Well, I think they did, but I think the reason is that, is one, they'd either knock off each other, or they were, I'm not saying this is good, but they steal from the government, not so much the people, you know. You know, they take a little, but yeah, I think that's why they weren't, I don't know, I'm going to get myself in trouble with this one, I think. 8:10 right now.
More colorful side of our past, and now the Las Vegas Mob Experience has a home on the Strip. The Tropicana will house the new exhibit. Organizers say they're using the most cutting-edge technology to give visitors an idea of just what happened during the rise and fall of organized crime here in the Valley. Las Vegas Mob Experience will open in December, not to be confused with the Mob Museum. It's two separate things, both mob-related here in town.
And according to Mayor Oscar Goodman, the mob never existed here.
No, it did not. Hey, we want to thank our guests Rod and Ryan Party for coming in to talk about that great event happening at the Beauty Bar, which will benefit ahead.
And organized crime has been no secret in this town. It's the foundation Las Vegas is built on, and you will soon have a chance to experience what it was like when the mob ran things in town. More ahead when Channel 13 Action News First at 4 continues.
Las Vegas has a colorful past, we all know that, and tonight the Las Vegas Mob Experience has a home on the Strip. The Tropicana will house the new exhibit. Organizers say they're using the most cutting-edge technology to give visitors an idea just what happened during the rise and fall of organized crime right here in our valley. The Las Vegas Mob Experience will open in December.
So we have first the Mob Museum and now the Mob Experience. The mob is making a resurgence in Vegas. Well, Valley.
The Tropicana Hotel will house a new exhibit paying tribute to the more colorful side of Las Vegas's past. It's called the Las Vegas Mob Experience. Creators say they're using the most cutting-edge technology to give visitors an idea of just what happened during the rise and fall of organized crime in the Valley. The exhibit opens in December. In job interviews.
This is Channel 13 Action News This Morning in high definition with Casey Smith and Lisa Remillard. Weather first with meteorologist Mike Chalinas. Problem solver traffic with Kim Smith. And breaking news from the Action News Hall.
All right, we've got some new information now on the brand new Mob Museum, and we're not talking about Mayor Oscar Goodman's Mob Museum. The Tropicana will actually house a new exhibit called the Las Vegas Mob Experience, and it is set to open in December. Now there's a date. Creators say they are using the most cutting-edge technology to give visitors an idea of just what happened during the rise and fall of organized crime here in the Valley.
This is News 3 Sunrise with Maria Silva.
Las Vegas enjoys a rich history. Our foundations were built by characters some might call unsavory. We just call them colorful. And now the Valley is embracing its organized crime roots, good and bad. The creators of the Las Vegas Mob Experience say they'll move into the Tropicana Hotel by the end of the year. And joining me now to talk about it, the man behind the Mob Experience, Jay Bloom. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So has Mayor Oscar Goodman come to you and made you an offer you can't refuse to get out of town?
Not yet, but I'm still waiting for that call.
Okay, so you are going to be in competition with the downtown Mob Museum. Is there room for two mob museums in town?
Yeah, I don't know that I'd characterize it as competition. We're two very different things, although we share a common genre. From what I understand about what the city is doing, they're creating a more traditional museum. We're more of an entertainment venue. We're the Las Vegas Mob Experience. And what I mean by that is we were able to assemble the largest collection of organized crime memorabilia in the world, but we're overlaying high-level, cutting-edge technologies to enhance the presentation of this artifact collection and really create this immersive experience.
I saw that when I go in there, a mobster is going to, Meyer Lansky might say, hello, Dana from Las Vegas, or tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, we're using RFID technology to capture your information at the box office, and then we incorporate that information throughout the duration of the experience. So you can actually go, instead of just putting a gun under a piece of glass with a sign, we can actually have a holographic apparition of the gangster to tell you their story in the first person and incorporate real-time the personal information we collected when you first checked in. So over the course of the hour, Bugsy Siegel could appear and say, "Hi, Joe, I'm glad to see you made it in from California. Let me tell you my story."
So is it going to be like a little bit of a theme park attraction kind of feeling?
You know, we set out to create something that's really dynamic. We didn't want to do static. We wanted something that would really immerse the guest in the experience. So for the period of time, for the hour or so they spend with us, they lose track of the real world outside and get pulled into our story. It's almost like being pulled into the movie set.
Okay. How do you draw the line between, you're going to walk a fine line rather, between glorifying these people and demonizing them? Have you thought about that? I'm sure you have. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, we're very careful to stay away from glorifying them, but we're not going to vilify them either. We're just going to tell the story. We're very privileged to have involved the family members of a lot of these gangsters who have made available access to their home photos and home videos. So some of these people did some atrocious things, and we're going to talk about the atrocious things they did, but then they would go home and they were loving husbands and caring fathers, and I mean, there's a real dichotomy with these guys that makes for a fascinating story that hasn't been told.
Okay, and my employer, the Las Vegas Sun, is involved in this. Tell me a little bit about how you're working with them.
Las Vegas Sun has made available its archives, so we have access to the tombs, so we'll be using the morgue. So we'll be using yeah, right. So we will be using Las Vegas Sun headlines, and we talk about Hank Greenspun's history. I don't know if you're familiar. The founder of Greenspun Media originally came out here as Bugsy Siegel's PR person,
right?
Back in the day for the Flamingo. So I think it's a great relationship we're very privileged to have.
And you're looking to get this open by?
We'll be open by the end of this year.
Okay, and you're going to beat the Mob Museum to it?
I think we'll be open first.
All right,
for
Mr.
sure.
Bloom, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you again for having me.
Jeff?
All right.